The Horseracingkid is signing on to handicap the Breeders' Cup at Churchill Downs here on Friday, November the 4th, 2010. It is Ladies' Day at in the Breeders' Cup, day number 1. 2 days this year. We're gonna have we have a new race this year, the inaugural running of the Senate Jets Breeders' Cup Juvenile Sprint. So this is gonna be a very great Breeders' Cup here. I do like these races. So let's get on to it. Here on Breeders' Cup card, I will be handicapping all the Breeders' Cup races, starting races 5 through the 10th. What is the Ladies Classic here on day 1. Remember, check out tomorrow's video for day number 2, what will be up tomorrow for the day number 2 action of the Breeders' Cup for the rest of the races. So let's get on to today's 5th race, what is the inaugural running of the Senate Jets Breeders' Cup Juvenile Sprint. For stakes for fillies, mares, 2-year-olds, purse $500,000, going 6 furlongs. We do have a field of 9 here, and I'm going to do a trifecta here, the 1-5-7-9 here. Number 1, Seeker, 4-1, Julian Leperouge jockey. Last time out, the run at Belmont Park, 6 rungs in Nasha Stakes on October 2nd. Came in 3rd by 5 1/4 lengths. He was urged cutting the corner. Then at Saratoga on a main special weight, September 5th, 5.5 furlongs on the slot. And a main special weight, 52,000. Came first by 6.5 lengths. He was paced 2 paths right out. And that's Saratoga, 5.5 on the main special weight, 52,000. Came 3rd by 1 3/4 lengths. He chased willingly that day. I do like this horse here. The weather in Louisville calls for raining early Friday morning. Maybe we'll have a fast track by then. Turf course will probably be good, but hopefully that. And so I'll be going with the 1 Seeker here, 4-1, and I'll be also going with the 5 Shumos. 15-1, Garrett Gomez jockey. It's an English invader. Brian Meehan is the trainer. Last time out, on Newmarket, 6 furlongs in Jaguar Cars Chevy Park Stakes on September 24th at Newmarket. Came in 8th by 9 lengths. He was in touch, unable to quicken out 2 furlongs out, but weakened. And then 6 furlongs at Kempton, September the 3rd, in a benefit bonus Kingston Neria Stakes. Came first by head. He starts at the. He was into stretch in touch, bid 2 furlongs out and chased. Clear. I do like this horse here. Has been sprinting, hasn't gone over 6 furlongs, but the big question is the dirt. These European horses have not been good on dirt. But you have to think, there has been a couple of long shot European horses. Let's think, Wilco, Johannesburg. I don't think she was a long shot, but those horses are long shots here. Out of Distorted Humor, very great sprinter here. 15-1 is bred to go on the dirt, so I'll be going with this one. And I'll be also going with the 7 Holden Bullets. 15-1 Jesus Sanchez jockey. 15-1 Wesley Ward trains last time out. Dark Keeneland. This horse has been on a 7-8 month layoff here, and has only run 1 start at main special weight at Keeneland on April 21st, and a 4.5 furlong main special weight, 1 by length. Odds on favor. Here's near round in driving. I do like this horse because the Ghost Zapper here. Ghost Zapper, I remember this horse being on the lead in 2004 Breeders' Cup. Won Start to Wire in the Classic that day. And this horse looks like he is bred for this distance. I think out of the workouts, he's been running really well. There are a couple of workouts, like the last workout, 4 furlongs in Churchill Downs and 48 flat. Keep that one in, but there's a start on October 7th, 5 furlongs, Keeneland. Throw that out. 59-4, that's when the track was running fast, and that was on Polytrack. I do like this horse here, and I'll be also going to 9 in New York Invader and Vexor. 5-1, David Cohen's jockey. Last time out there on Belmont Park, 6 furlongs in National Stakes. Won that day at 3/4 of a length by 18-1. He's 2 past Fierce and dueled up. Then Saratoga, 7 furlongs in Hopeful. Came in 8th for 42 3/4 lengths. He's bumped after the break, 2-3 wide to turn. And then Saratoga, 5.5 main special weight, 50,000. 1 by 2 1/4 lengths. He shook clear and broke. So I do like this horse here. Stepping up in a lot of class. He could complete my exact by coming 4th. Be very nice. If he can win, that would be a very good question. So recap my bets for race number 5 from Churchill Downs, going to 1-5-7-9. So now let's get on to race number 6. And now the 6th race is the 4th running of the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies Turf. $1 million up for grabs for fillies 2-year-olds, 1 mile on the grass. We do have a field of 16 horses here. 15, 16 also eligibles. I'm going to do 10-cent super here again on 6, 10, 12, 14. Number 6, Sweet Cat, 10-1. Todd Pletcher is trainer. Last time out there on Keeneland on mile 16th on August 13th in the Jessamine Stakes. Came second by 3 1/4 lengths. He was a bit 3 wide and cleared and was caught. Then at Saratoga, 5.5 furlongs in main special weight, 57,000 on September 1st. Won by 2 lengths. He's 3 wide, turned, edged, and cleared. Then 5.5 furlongs off turf on the slop. Came second by 5 1/4 lengths. He's vied between 5/16th to the 8th pole. I do like this horse here. Workout 5 furlongs at Churchill Downs, 1 of 4 and 2. And I'll be also going with the 10 horse here, Exclusive Kate. 2-1. William Buick is jockey. Last time after on a long shot, 1 mile, and the Prix Marcel Bascout Stakes, won by 3 lengths. This horse was hung left out from 2 furlongs out and was under pressure that day. Then at Deauville on August 20th in a 7 furlong Prix de Clavado Stakes, won by 1.5 lengths. Olivier Pessilera was there on the saddle that day. He was comfortably ridden that day. And then at the Prix de Francille Stakes at Deauville, won by 1.5 lengths. He's last strong into the stretch. I do like this horse here. Has won his last 4 races. I think the 6.5 furlong race was too short for him. That was his first career start. I do like this horse here. He's my top pick, 2-1. I expect this horse to be very interesting. And I'll be also going with the 12, another horse I really do enjoy here, Dear Lavina. 31, Chris Lemaire's jockey. John Claude Rowe's jockey. Last time out there in France in the Grand Cetrem de Bro Stakes. Came first by 1.5 lengths. Doesn't say a lot about this horse. Then in France, 1 mile in the Prix de Fardel Stakes. Came second by 3 1/4 length. And then Deauville, a third. So I do like this horse here. And I'll be also going with the 14, Somali Lemonade. 3-1, Alex Solis jockey. Michael Match trains last time out on Keeneland mile 16th in the Jasmine Stakes. Came first by 1 3/4 lengths. He swung wide, 3 clear. That was in mile 16th at Keeneland. Then 7 furlongs in a main special weight, 50,000 at Belmont on September 11th. Came first by 1 3/4 lengths. He bumped hard at the start and broke 5 wide. I do like this horse here, so I count my bets for race number 6 from Churchill Downs. The Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies Turf going 6, 10, 12, 14. So now let's get on to race number 7. What is the 5th running of the Senate Jets Breeders' Cup Filly Mare Sprint, Grade 1, purse of $1 million for Fillies mares, 3-year-olds and upward, going 7 furlongs. 7 furlongs. And we do have a field of 13 going this year's running. I'm going to do exactly here 2-3. Number 2, Great Hot. 21 here, Chantel Sutherland's jockey. Last time out there on Keeneland, 7 furlongs in the Ravens Run Stakes on October the 22nd. Came first by head at 4-1. He was off the rail on the turn and was in time. Then the Lady Secret Stakes at San Anita mile 16th on October 1st. Came third by 2 lengths. He'd been between 16 out and was best ridden that day. And then Del Mar 1 mile in the Torrey Pine Stakes came first by 1 3/4 lengths. He came out wore down his foes. So I do like this horse here. 21, very interesting horse. And I'll be also going to 3, Turbulent Descent. 6-5, David Flores jockey. Last time out there on Saratoga, 7 furlongs in the Test Stakes. Came in first by 1 3/4 lengths. He's 4-5 ride at the Brisk and hand ride. And then a Belmont 1 mile in the Acorn Stakes. Came second by 2 3/4 lengths. He's 4 wide, 3/8 out. And at the 8th pole. This horse has only ran 3 times. Twice since the beginning of June. His last start was on August 6th, so he's been having a long layoff here. Very interesting of this horse. Hopefully this horse could run back here. Should handle the dirt really well. So I'll be going just once to recap my bets for race number 7. From the Breeders' Cup at Churchill Downs, the Filly Mare Sprint going 2-3. So let's get on to race number 8, what is the 28th running of the Breeders' Cup, the Grey Goose Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies, Grade 1, purse $2 million for Fillies 2-year-olds going 1 mile and a 16th. Mile 16th, we do have a field of 14 horses here, and I'll be doing a trifecta here of 2, 9, 11. Number 2, Candrea. 6-1, Martin Garcia's jockey. Last time out there on San Anita Park, mile 16th, in the Oak Leaf Stakes. Came second by half length. That was on October 2nd. He dual led and caught at the wire. Then Fairplex 7 furlongs in the PD Shepherd Stakes on September 16th. Won by 4 lengths. He's clear, drifted in the lane, and then Hollywood 5.5 furlongs in the main special weight, 57,000, won by 3.5 lengths. He's inside and was ridden out. So I do like this horse here. Hopefully he could beat Westman Frankie. He's looking like a very nice horse here. And I'll be also going to 9 Miss Aurelia, 5-2. Coronactani last time out. During Belmont 1 mile in the Frazette Stakes on October the 8th. Came first by 5.5 lengths. He's drew off Panurge. And then the Saratoga 6.5 in the Adirondack Stakes on August 14th. Won by neck. He was asked 5/16 dug in. Then Saratoga 5.5 in the main special weight. Won by lengths. He's kicked, cleared, and late. So I do like this horse here. And I do also like number 11, We Miss Frankie. 4-1, Rafael Bejarano's jockey. Last time out to run at Santa Anita and mile 16th in Oak Leaf Stakes on August 2nd. Came first by half length. He's 3-1 to lane when was up at the wire. Then of Del Mar, 7 furlongs and Del Mar Debutante. Came first by 1 1/4 lengths. He's 5 wide to stretch and led and cleared. And then Del Mar 5 furlong main special weight 4,000, 1 by length. He's 6 wide and 3 wide to lane and rally. This horse has these kind of Zenyatta feel to this horse, back the pack and then runs up to the pace. But those 2 starts that he did went around the whole field and cleared. That was on Polytrack, what is Polytrack's known for. So I do like this horse here. Big question here with We Miss Frankie. So going with this one, so recap my bets first from race from Churchill Downs, going 2-9-11. So let's get on to race number 9, which is the $2 million 13th edition of the Emirates Airlines Breeders' Cup Filly Mare Turf, Grade 1, a mile and 3/8 here. Mile 3/8 in this year's edition. Field of 12 horses here, and I'll be going with the 257. Number 2, Stelista. 2-1, Ramon Dominguez jockey. Last time out there in Belmont Park, miles and a quarter in the Flower Bowl Invitational on October 1st. Came first by 2 lengths. He's drew 3 wide far at turn and was ridden out. Then at Arlington, mile 3/16 in the Beverly D Stakes on August 13th. Won by 1 1/4 lengths. He stalked rail and came through. And then Monmouth, mile 3/8 in the United Nations Stakes on July 2nd. Came third by length. He's wide 3/4 out and was out finished. This horse has run in Hong Kong and Hong Kong Cup. Came in 8th. Wasn't a very great race here. I do like this horse here. And I'll be also going with the 5 horse here, Naharina, 7-2. It's the only horse that Frankie Dettori will be riding out of all Breeders' Cup races. He was only coming for one that really kind of sucks. Last time out there on October 2nd, a long shot in the Qatar Prix des Abra. Came first by a nose. He's tracking inside and was just never up there. Then at Sandown at 1 mile in the Coral Distaff Stakes, came first by 1.5 lengths. He's awkward at the stretch and held 4th. And then had a mile in the rewards for racing handicap, came first by 5 lengths. He was up in time. This horse has started racing in May 16th. It's going to be the first time. He has run 1.25 miles already. Just got up there. So I do like this horse here, and I'll be also going to 7 Aruna, 6-1 Grand Motion Trains, last year's winner from this race. Last year's winner, I forgot his name, Shared Account, who's also in this race, was also trained by Grand Motion, so he's probably wants to go for Billy Mare's in turf here. He wants to go for the sweep of the both years at Churchill. Last time out there in Keeneland, 1 mile in Nathan Spinster Stakes, came first by half lengths. He's bold, bid 7 wide held. Then Saratoga mile 8th and Diana handicap, came second by 1.5 lengths. He bumped early 2-3 wides at turn. Then Colonial down to 1 mile 8th and the all along, 1 by 1.5 lengths. He's 4 wide bid, dueled and cleared. So I do like this horse here. Has run at Churchill in the past, 2-1, 1 second, 1 third. It's first time going over 1.25 miles, where he came 6th. That was over in France. So I hopefully this horse likes it here. So recap my bets for race number 9 from Churchill Downs, going 257. So let's now get on to the feature 10th race. The final race I'll be handicapping here on day number 1. What is the 28th edition of the Breeders' Cup Ladies Classic, Grade 1, $2 million for filly mares, 3-year-olds and upwards, going 1 mile and an 1/8, formerly known as the Breeders' Cup Distaff. This year's running, we do have a field of 10. I'm going to do a trifecta here of the 3, 6, 8. I had last year's running Unrivaled Bell. Unrivaled Bell, who I think was 8-1. Very long hours. Here's the horse Unrivaled Bell. I like this race a lot here. Great closing race to get into day number 2. And I'll be going with 368. Number 3, It's Tricky. 5-1, Ramon Dominguez. Godolphin owns last time out on Parks Racing Mile 16th and Coughlin Stakes. Came second by 7.5 lengths. He's wide bumped and was no match that day. Then Saratoga in the Alabama Handicap on August 20th. Came second by 5.5 lengths. He's drew wide trip between the 8th pole. Then Saratoga Mile 8th and Coach Club American Oaks came first by 1-4 lengths. He's drew wide at the trip and full drive at the quarter pole. I do like this horse here. Had an upset 10-1 in the Acorn Stakes at Belmont earlier this year. So I do like this horse here, and I'll be also going with the 6, Royal Delta, 5-2, Jose Lezcano's jockey. Last time out there on Belmont Park, Mile 8th in the Belname Invitational. Came second by 8.25 lengths behind Harvey the Grace. He's led out 5/16 pole up. Then at Saratoga Mile 1/4 in the Alabama Stakes on August 20th. He came first by 5.5 lengths. He's drew wide until landing lug at the 8th pole. Then Saratoga Mile 8th and Coach Club American Oaks came third by 7.25 lengths. He's drew wide and no match that day. I do like this horse here a lot. Watch out for this one. I'll be also going with the 8th, Plum Pretty. 2-1, Rafael Bejarano last time out. Did run at Parks Racing Mile 16th in the Coughlin Futurity in the Coughlin Handicap. Came first by 7.5 lengths. He drew off in a hand drive. Then Saratoga Mile 1/4 in Alabama came fourth by 9.5 lengths. He rode in 2-path and gave away. And Saratoga Mile 8th in the Coach Club American Oaks came second by 3/4 lengths. He's rated 2-path and second best. So I do like this horse here. Had a very nice win in Sunland Parks Oaks for 200,000 won by 25 lengths. Look back at that replay. It's a very great race. So I'll be going with this one. So recount my bets for race 10, the Ladies Classic. I'll be going with the 368. So it's the Horse Racing Kid sign off. Remember, good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter, Horse Racing Kid 2, on Facebook, Horse Racing Kid Handicapper. And remember, always check out my website, horseracingkid.com. So it's the Horse Racing Kid sign off. Remember, good luck to all, and pick the winners.